Hello. I didn't set up the chat. There we go. All right. Why is it up there? The meaning of this. Oh, it went away. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to put some skeletons in the little grave holes. So I realized I have to make the collisions a little more accurate, so I've been doing that. So I have to do that for one wall, and then I can copy and paste it over to the rest of the walls. Hard to see. Let me check it out. Did you invite me to it or something? I really don't know how Discord works very well, so it might be my lifeline. Okay. Alright, here it is. What, you don't like the diss at the beginning of the Spencer? Ideas video discussion. Good enough for me for now. I mean, yeah. I didn't even thought about that. So, thank you. Cool. About as close as I can get, I'm presuming. You may have noticed I changed the colors up a little bit. I made it kind of match with the rest of the cave better, and I'm liking how it's going. Gonna copy the colliders to the other walls, and I should be good to go ahead and test the game again. Come on. Okay. Confusing me. Oh, never mind. My confusion ended. Oh, how did that happen? Yeah, like all the way over there. That should do it. Should be the colliders that I need. Visuals off on it. And we should be ready to give it a test. Should I test it right now, or should I try to make the coffins openable first? I assume that'll take like probably 10-15 minutes, I don't know. But if you want, we can test it and just play through it like this, because I already changed up the enemies a little bit. I agree. I agree we should do it that way. 1 second. I'm gonna have plenty of waiting time while I wait for the game to load, so. Get out. Waiting for the headset to turn on. Okay, for some reason I supposedly got logged out of Oculus. I have to log back into Oculus for some reason. Gosh. Making me sign in to Oculus, which is not something I do very often, so I'm struggling. Okay. Alright, now it's like, okay, you have an existing meta account, so... Okay, I'm logged in. It's confirming, I guess, that I am indeed logged in. I'm not logged in. Give me a second. This is so annoying. Hey. Okay. I forgot my password, I guess. This meta account is such bullshit, man. I'm getting a headache just trying to log in to meta. It's so stupid that you have to have an account with them just to use the headset. The forgot your password on meta doesn't even work. Takes you to the wrong web page. You put in your email address and it just tells you go fuck yourself. Go to this link that I should have sent you to in the first place, idiot. Okay. I just reset my password and it still said, oh, have an Oculus account. I hate my life. I hate this. This is so dumb. I go log in with Facebook. Okay, since that's what I have to do anyway. And then I log in with Facebook and it says you already have a Meta account. Log into a Meta account. And then I do that and it says, okay, um, that didn't work. Log into your Meta account, continue, and it just doesn't do anything. It's just broken. Oh, maybe the Oculus software also crashed additionally. Okay, I closed it, I opened it back up, I'm doing the exact same thing again. It's actually still not working. The Oculus software is broken. I can't use my headset right now. Why isn't there a way to just log in with your Meta account in the Oculus software? Why do you have to log in through Facebook and then go back to the account? Why can't I just log directly into this? Why do I have to go through a thing that doesn't work? Why can't I just log in? Why do I have to log in the first place just to use something that I own? App? Oh, it finally worked. Okay. I don't need to use no app. Jesus. Alright, well, we're starting off with a headache here because it didn't want me to work. Oh. Thank you for bearing with me. I just had to fight with like 3 different things that weren't doing what they were supposed to do, which for me is like the most irritating thing when something has one simple purpose and it just doesn't do it. I don't know about anybody else, but that's like my biggest pet peeve is like, okay, you're supposed to do one simple task. Why are you doing all this other stuff that doesn't work? Why is it so complicated? Half the time it's just like not a good reason. Okay. Sorry for the stress. I want this to be a nice, peaceful environment, if possible. That's the key. The key to staying sane. But everything is good now. Everything is good now. Is my microphone volume okay? Should I turn it up a little bit? I feel like it's a little bit on the quiet side. But then if I get real close, it's a little bit too loud. So I think if I stay about this distance away, I could probably turn it up a little bit. Some sound. Fortunately missed the intro song, but that's okay. Should I put this current task thing underneath the Bonelab? Don't worry about it. I want something with yeah. What kind of ammo does this one take, though? Whoops. Sorry. So happens that that torch is in basically the same place. Ow. I'm so bad. That was horrible. Can't see the chat. Enable slow mode? Oh, you mean like go into slow motion? Oh yeah. Slow motion. Got some regular schmegulas here. Forgot about that guy. The well placed. They're right there. Alright, now we have boss. Oh yeah, all the skeletons pretty much fell. Actually, look, those ones are kind of still in there. So I have to investigate what I did to make them stay in the little box. Hey, dummy. Can bullets kill him? I don't even know, honestly. What's it gonna take for these guys to notice me? Here. Love for them to notice me when I walk in. Excuse me. Dude, he's heavy. And incredibly powerful. He's asleep. Doom doom. Take a swing at me, go ahead. He's actually immortal. A good mini-boss monster, for sure. Are there actually any of these, like, in the campaign other than that one level? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, next thing is I'm just gonna make it so, you can push open these coffins and new weapons and whatnot inside, and feel exciting. I had a thought, actually. I had a thought, to actually, like, put names of all the people, all the, like, the important people they buried here, just for, like, extra lore detail and stuff. But yeah, so only this guy actually stayed in there, so I need to just do the same thing for all the other ones. That's pretty nifty, if I do say so. But I gotta figure out how to make them, less asleep. Probably. He's awake. That's what I wanted to happen. Ow. I feel like this gun has no ammo anymore. Oh, it's because it does have no ammo anymore. Sit down, lay down, go to sleep. Okay, this guy worked too. So I just have to follow those guidelines. He's stupid. Come on, get out of there, dummy. Yeah, you idiot. Oh, got your arm. Oh. Okay. Woo! Whoa, there's no ceiling glider. Okay. Make it a little bit bigger if possible, you're right. Parrying enemy attacks, yeah. That's fun. Alright. That was cool, that was fun. It's starting to be a pretty fun level. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll rejoin. One easy click, you can disable risky permissions. Yeah, I guess so. Alright. Yeah, yeah, it gave me the right roll. Sweet, that's very cool. Boost progress bar. Shows members how many boosts your server needs. Okay. I don't know what that means, but... Oh, I don't even have it enabled. Yeah. Thank you. This is great. I did, I think. Can you see that I'm the, like, owner now or whatever? Wait. Wait a second. Okay. Sounds good. You know, I'm pretty sure the easiest way to make one of these is in Blender at this point, so because it's a little bit more complicated. I'm just gonna I'll just go ahead and make it in here because I don't care. All right, rejoining. Well, I'm gonna make my own model for it eventually, probably. I'm just in the process of gray boxing, so believe me, I can make good 3D models. It just takes a long time, and I'm more in the zone of doing that off stream because it's kind of boring. And I feel like when I'm streaming, I have a tendency to kind of like rush through things rather than take my time and do it right. So yeah. Okay, well it did say that I was the Spencer, but now it just says I'm online. Let's call this coffin base and call this one coffin lid. Own coffin. All right. Didn't export. Oh, because I didn't actually export. Alright, now I'm just gonna delete all the coffins I've got already. A new one in. I'm just organizing the hierarchy a little bit. Oh, we already have a bot. That's nice. What does the bot do? YouTube channel ID? How do I find that? I'll look into that after the stream. Okay. Okay, that sounds useful. Okay. Yeah, it would be cool if these coffins also had living skeletons inside them that you had to fight to get the loot. I guess this is close enough because I can't get in. Alright, that should be set up. We add the lid. Nice, thank you. Oh, sick, the lid just went on there in the right place. Now the lid is the part that I'm gonna have to make interactable, so Now that I think about it, I guess I don't even have to make it grabbable unless I want to. Should I make it grabbable or just like so you push it? Because I don't think you would even really like try to grab it in real life. I think you would just push it because it's heavy and stone. Okay. And grabbable it shall be. It only takes a couple minutes to set up. It is now red. So let me turn the colliders off now that they're in place. I mean, turn the visuals off. The lid is what we're going to be working on for the next minute. So first I'll add a rigid body. Okay, I was thinking that I might try to like essentially record tutorials while I'm streaming. So I was thinking maybe I'll like perform as though I'm like making a video and then I'll just edit it down later so it's like all the important things, all the useful information comes across. So I could just like, cause I feel like there's not a lot of tutorials on how to actually do this. So I could just say like, hey, this is how you can create a game object for a Bonelab mod that is grabbable and has physics. I'm gonna set this to a mass of like 1,000. What do you think about that idea? Because I can literally just like multitask. I'm teaching how to do something while simultaneously just doing it for my own game. I already figured it out. I'll just do that. I need content, you know? Gonna do it. Gonna do it. What does that mean? Upload any video that requests to test the bot? What does that mean? Gotta remember, I'm kind of dumb. Alright. What is it? Oh, real quick. Upload it. Oh, just upload a video. Can't we just test it when I do upload a video? I'll do it right now so you can check if it works. Here, will it work if it's set to private? Yeah, I don't feel like doing this. I'll just test it when I do upload something, which should be, pretty soon. Okay. I'm just gonna try to record a tutorial. It might go horribly wrong and I'll never edit it or post it or anything, but I'm gonna try. You can be in the tutorial. Congratulations. Anybody that's watching right now, probably just purple, but you get to be in the tutorial. Congratulations. Okay, so I feel like there's not a lot of tutorials on modding Bonelab using the actual the extended STK, which is something that I didn't even know about when I started. So I wanted to try to make a tutorial on how to make like a generic grabbable object in the environment, and I'm doing that right now during my live stream, which you can go check out. Link is in the description. I stream like almost daily working on my project right now, which is like an basically just an entire RPG game in Bonelab. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to add physics and grabbable stuff to this lid so that when I play it in Bonelab, it'll actually work. So the first thing that you actually need to do is download the extended SDK. Follow all the step-by-step follow every step in the tutorials and like the okay, hold on. First of all, join the Discord for Bonelab, and in there's lots of resources for modding tutorials and stuff. Go step by step, get your project set up. But then when you start actually importing when you start importing assets into Unity, start following the steps on the extended SDK as opposed to the regular SDK, which is in the description below. So that'll give you a bunch of dummy scripts that you can use to actually change the functionality of the game just with your Unity scene. So first thing I want to do is add a rigid body to this lid and give it a mass of about 1,000. I'm thinking that's just a good starting point because I believe it's in kilograms. Try rejoining. You have to kick me again. Here we go. Everything looks the same. And it's important to note that I actually have the colliders set separately on this object. Each collider is its own game object, and they're just regular box colliders. Alright, so I'll show you on a bone prop that I made earlier. This is the hierarchy of objects that you want in Unity. So the top is the parent object. I'll show you over here. These bones are physics interactable. So at the top is the parent object, and that has an interactable host script, which you'll get if you download the extended SDK. And it also contains the rigid body. The next thing down is the graphics. It's just the graphics. The next thing is the most important part, which is called a grip object. And on this, you're just going to put a grip script, which there's a few different kinds. You can experiment to see what actually works best. They have barrel grip, box grip, all these different grip scripts. And these are just dummy scripts, so when you add these to your object in Unity, they actually get accessed during the game running, and it acts as if they're the scripts that are in the game itself. So it's pretty cool. Let me see if I can get this to show in the thing. I have to add a new window. Okay, I'll rejoin. Okay, now the bot is the bot, I guess. Alright. Wait a second, have I been in Blender the entire time I was trying to record the tutorial? Do I have to start over? God damn it. Yeah, I did the whole tutorial that I tried to record is worthless. I'm gonna try again real quick. That's okay. That was just take one. Take one. I felt like it was really good though, so I'm pretty sad. Well, hold on. Maybe I can actually use the first part. Yeah, I'll just do it again. I believe in myself. Okay. Hello there. Today I thought I lost it. I had it for a second, but I lost it. Hello there. So, I noticed there's not a lot of tutorials on Bonelab modding, as far as when it comes to the actual extended SDK, which allows you to add actual gameplay functionality. This is hard. I found that there aren't a lot of tutorials on using the extended SDK when modding with Bonelab, and using this over the a regular SDK that Stress Level 0 released allows you to add more functionality like grabbable items and things like that. So I just wanted to, since I'm streaming and I'm currently going through this process, I decided to make a tutorial simultaneously. You can check out my stream in the description below. I'm streaming pretty much every day while I work on this project, which is basically just an entire RPG campaign inside Bonelab. And yeah, let's get started. So the lid, I've already added a rigid body to it. and a rigid body is just a physics component in Unity that tells the object, hey, be affected by physics. And I've set it to a mass of 1,000, which I believe is in kilograms, so that's going to be pretty heavy, and I just did that as a starting point. Next, I'm going to show you the actual hierarchy of objects that you want to have in your project. So I'll show you on a bone that I did earlier. So the very top object in the hierarchy is the parent object that has a rigid body, and it also has an interactable host script. And this is one of the scripts that comes along with the extended SDK. And I'll show you what these scripts, what's actually the deal with these scripts, okay? So if you actually open the scripts up, they're completely empty. You have a whole bunch of functions, but there's no code in them. So this script on its own actually has zero functionality, but when it's on an object that's running in the game accesses this as if it was the script that's in the game, and it just uses all of these variables that you've set and sets it up correctly. So that's pretty neat, pretty nifty. The next object down in the hierarchy is just the graphics. So this is where you just put any graphical elements, no colliders, just the actual visual aspect of it. The next thing down is the most important part, which is the grip object. So this you put on a grip script, which also comes with the extended SDK. And there's all kinds of different grip scripts here. We have sphere grip, cylinder grip, box grip, barrel grip, all sorts of different ones. So you can kind of experiment, see what works best. So the grip object has a grip script, a collider, which will actually represent the object that you're grabbing, like this. This is what the hand is going to use as like the reference. And then you have an interactable icon script, which just it just adds that little dot when you hover over it, so you can see that what object you're going to pick up. Next object down on the hierarchy is just a collider. You have your regular old collider. Didn't realize I added a box collider, but whatever. And then the last thing on this one is a center of mass. So this is just an override for where the center of mass on the object is. And I'm just going to add each of those to the lid of the coffin. That way we'll be able to interact with it. So first thing I want to do is actually create a new parent object for it, because right now the graphics is the same object. So we want to have the colliders and the graphics like on the same level of hierarchy as the lid. Then put the lid, and then the next thing down, like we said, is the grip object. So I have to actually add an empty, call this grip object. That above the colliders, and this is where we add a grip script first. So I'm going to guess that I want to go with a box grip here. And there's two different types for some reason that come with the extended SDK, but it's not the one that doesn't have anything. It's the one with all the crazy amount of variables. So is throwable, I'm going to turn off because it's really heavy anyway. This, I don't really know what it does. Handle amplify curve. If anybody can figure out what that does, leave it in the description. I mean comments. Now hand pose is pretty interesting. So this will be the animation of the hand when you're grabbing the object. So I'm going to say box edge grip, I suppose. This is where you can kind of experiment, get creative. Primary movement axis. I just had a thought. What if I'm doing this wrong? because I don't want you to be able to pick it up. But maybe this will be, maybe this will work. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna edit that part out. Don't worry. I'm just thinking primary movement axis. I don't even know what this really does. But in the tutorial that I followed, they did this. And primary was 1 on the Z and secondary was 1 on the Y. And that worked. So we're going to test it for this and see if it works. Okay, grip options. Here we have everything, multiple hands, toggled grip, far hover, or switch hands. And these all do different behaviors, unique behaviors. I'm going to say multiple hands and just leave it at that. Minimum break force, I'm going to set to infinity, or I'm going to set max. Is there a description for these? Let's see. I'm going to set maximum break force to infinity, and I'm going to set minimum break force to like 100, because then if like that's how much force needs to apply to let go of the object. So if your hand happens to like travel really fast or something, it'll let go of it. I don't know. I'm just going to start with 100 there and see if it works. Default grip distance. I remember what that does. That is actually how far away you can grab it from. I'm just going to say infinity because it's not even like a force grabbable kind of thing, so shouldn't matter. Radius. The radius is somehow related to the collider on this thing. So I'm kind of learning at the same time as I'm trying to teach. But I can put a box collider. Hold on. I'm experimenting, so I want to put a box collider on this. And I'm just gonna make that the so the collider that you add to the grip object as opposed to the colliders that you want to interact with the player in the scene. You want to set this one to is trigger. And that just means that it affects the that just means that it's handled differently by the physics system. So if it's not set to is trigger, it's basically just functioning as a collider as you would expect. And if it's set to is trigger, things can technically pass through it, and it basically just sends different types of information when an object interacts with it. When a different physics object interacts with it. So I can drag this to be the grip object box collider. And let's see what other settings are here. The radius, don't really know what to set it to. And I'm going to set it to 5.5 and see if that does anything. Now target transform. Let me actually yeah, everything looks good in the Discord now. Still says you're the owner though. Because technically you are because you created it. Alright, since I've never used a box grip thing before, this might not end up being a tutorial, but we're still gonna try it. We're just gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing, and if it works, then I'll upload it. How about that? So one thing I didn't mention on the other physics object that I showed you earlier is the grip object has another child called grip target. And this doesn't do anything except be the transform for like the position of the grip. So that is pretty important. I'm just saying it doesn't do anything in the sense that it doesn't have anything extra on it. It's just a transform. It's just a position essentially. And this all makes more sense. Thank you. Okay. Sorry. Also need to add the what is it called again? Interactable host. Also need to add the interactable host. Script. Ignore body on grab, I suppose. Go back to the grip object. Hand pose on flip primary, I'm just going to set to the same as the hand pose. And check both of these. Sandwich size. Thank you. Sandwich size. Let me see if there is actually any documentation on this. Marrow extended SDK. I gotta pee, I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, why didn't you tell me I left the script on the screen? Whoa, who's hitting me up? Who's hitting me up with all the celebrations? I didn't say stop. Oh man, my sand is over. Let me restart it. Alright, who's up in this house? Thank you. That's good. Much appreciated. I am trying to figure out if there's any documentation whatsoever on what I'm trying to use here. Let's see. So we have a few spawnable tutorials. The, the person that made the extended SDK that I'm using, I already know everything that they know, so I'm trying to see if anybody has like already experimented or figured out what's going on with some of these scripts. What is this? Standard SDK tools used to make mods for the Marrow interaction engine. Text concrete stacked on pallets. That's just the says Marrow extended SDK. Links to Marrow extended SDK. And then the next modding tool is Marrow. Here, I'll just show you. Oh. Alright, have a gander at this right here. It says Marrow extended SDK. Links to this. Right. This is what I downloaded. Scripts necessary for the extension of Marrow SDK enables various features such as guns. And then the next link, right after Marrow SDK, is Marrow SDK extended. So it's just in a different order. And then I look at it, and it says, it says to be used with extended SDK. But it is the extended SDK. So what am I looking at? This says extended SDK tools to be used to make mods for the Marrow interaction engine. Yeah. Repository allows the extension of Bonelab Marrow SDK, create custom guns and other types of items. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. Next is Lava Gang Discord and Bolt events, which are going to be useful. And yeah, everybody just wants to know how to make it grabbable. So that's what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to explain. All right. Let's look at what we're doing here. Look at all these options. This is what I'm trying to get to the bottom of, okay? Sandwich size. Sandwich size. What does that mean? What do we think? Is that like oh, is that how tall it is? If I just copy the size on the y-axis and put that as that. Let's try that. That's as good of a, you know, guess as any I could think of. Now edge padding. Edge padding. I'm just gonna leave it at 0 because maybe I don't need it. Face inset distance. Also leave it at 0. Face depth. Leave it at 0. Because I don't know what it is. Sandwich hand pose. Oh, this is probably for like the hand doing this. But why would I need to select? It's also cryptic. Box edge grip. I don't know what I'll just you know, we're gonna see what goes wrong, so box sandwich hand pose. Sandwich hand pose. Oh wait, box sandwich grip. Okay. I know that's right now. Corner hand pose, we have box corner grip. And face hand pose, we have face grip. Well, that's reassuring. Can be sandwiched grabbed. Probably not, honestly. Might not even need any of those settings for this particular object. Face hand pose radius. I'm gonna set all of these to infinity. All the break forces. Enabled faces. Guess we want to say everything. This is so weird, this box script is so interesting. There's so many settings. They enable all the edges and corners. Why not? Maybe not corners. I don't know. Force grab face. Yeah, corner. Force grab face, nothing. Force grab top, nothing. Okay. Oh, by the way, um, first of all, let me make sure I'm like set here. I'm happy with my settings. Good. Oh, I added these to the wrong object. Copy. Paste. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this a tutorial. I changed my mind because I don't know enough about it yet. Obviously. I mean, I know it was about as much as like the next person that knows as much as there is, but not as much as a person who works at stress level 0, I would imagine. Maybe they should make some more tutorials. Oh, they're too busy working on the next update, of course. It's like dragged like a 0.5. Yeah. Alright, I reckon I'm ready to try this, but first I want to see, this skeleton was one that stayed in there, and this one also, so I left them all kind of sticking out at different heights to see if the skeletons would actually stay where I put them, like laying down, and it worked, so pretty cool. I'm just tucking them all into bed right now. And I guess I'll put these guys closer so they notice faster, hopefully. And I guess we're just going to be testing if the lid is functioning. Oh yeah, I said that earlier. I should do that now just in case it works. Just in case it actually does what I want. I'm worried because they're so thick, but it's okay. There's no need to worry. Let me just make sure they're within the bounds of the colliders. Looks good. Like it fits pretty well. Okay. I think I'm ready to test it again and see what horrible things befall me. Half the time when you test a game, it's always nightmare fuel. Alright, we're launching. I like the icon for the Discord. Should we put a link to join the Discord, like in the description? I wonder why it's taking so long to load. I wonder what the deal is. There's no good reason for this game to take so long to load, am I right? There we go. Alright. Okay. I really should just put some weapons directly in it. I'll do that as soon as I get back into Unity. Like a good weapon. Is this in the game or is this a mod that I got? Oh, sorry. Hey guys, cool. Ah, why is he running backwards? Get back here. Wow, he fell into the void. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of those guys. Those guys are assholes. Shotgun. Heavy ammo, right? Okay. Freaking go. Wow. How are you still alive? This is not going well for me. This is not making me look good. Get the tools? What tools? Did be able to get add checkpoints? Point. Just go back to basics, I guess. God. Heck. Yeah, I guess I haven't made it force grabbable. Thought I did. Seems evident that I did not. Why? Dude, they're like running backwards now. They didn't do that before. It suddenly got 10 times harder. I don't know what changed. Maybe I got worse. I shouldn't have put these guys right here. I don't, you know, it's probably not even gonna work, and I'm gonna get there finally, and it's gonna, and it's not gonna work. know what's going on, honestly. It's the fact that they seem to want to run backwards and be. What? I've literally never died trying to get through this room, and now I've died, what, 5 times in a row? I think that's like 5 times in a row that I've died. Use the dagger in slow-mo. I'm just gonna shoot him. Oh, I forgot the torch. I can't see nothing. I'm actually just angry at these skeletons at this point. There's gonna be skeletons in this hallway too in the final dungeon. I nicked him. Oh. Look, you can see his arm sticking out. Little fingy. Oh, these guys are getting into a little brawl. I don't know why they all fell off the shelf already. Try this. Sorry, I'm busy. Where did, oh, hiding. Okay, so it's possible this is just too heavy. What? Where did you come? Where did you come from? Behind the wall. Oh. Oh. Okay. This didn't work at all. I get like the heaviest, the strongest dude I can get. Doesn't budge an inch. Pretty incredible. You know when your cat sticks its paw under the door and you just like... Oh, where'd he... Oh, it moved. It is possible to move, it's just so heavy. It doesn't seem to want to be grabbable at all. I think I missed a step. Sorry, buddy. Okay, so these guys are all sleeping, and that's nice, but these guys all, like, came down. Now. These guys are having a meeting. Hey, buddy. Am I wrong, or are these guys straight up having a meeting right now? A meeting of their minds. So hard to reload with this character, he's huge. Where'd the... Okay. There you are. So I gotta make the lid less heavy. Hopefully. A bit. I think there's more skeletons here. Where did they all come from? Wait, I have the spawn gun. Fly tool could be useful though. Enable beta features. Is that all in the game, what you're describing? Is that all something that I do inside the game? Okay. I do have the beta installed, like I'm on like the newest version of the game, I think. Okay, so these guys were all laying down, but you guys fell. I shall. Maybe they were too close in proximity or something. Okay. Alright, make the lid quite a bit less heavy. Make it like 100 kilograms? Perhaps? And additionally, there's all these layers, right? I didn't add a grip target to it. Not exactly sure what this grip transform, target transform does. Maybe I need to change the radius a bit. I make that like 2. Does multiple hands mean you have to Wait, can I open this script? Let's see if anything is, if there's any comments. Yeah, there's no comments in the original, in the dummy script, so I don't know what anything does. Hand pose on, okay, so let me, is there just like a generic box grip? Why don't I just do box face? I don't know. As like this. We'll see what it does, I guess. I'm also going to set the grip object to interactable. And I don't know if that's going to help or what. Just the center of mass. Unless this one doesn't have a center of mass override for some reason. I feel like another type of grip that I'm missing that would be better for this. World grip? What is that? Uh, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's not really any documentation on what these different grips do. Bonelab, box, grip, tutorial. I'm not getting a lot of results. Gotta be honest. Yeah, so if there's no documentation for this, I just reach out to stress level 0 and say, hey, what does this shit do? Could you explain it to me? Should ask in the Discord. Alright, I'm gonna search for ended SDK. Okay. Alright, yeah. I guess I'll just test it more. Suppose do soft grab. Try that. And then what kind of weapons do I want to just put at the front at the top here? Why'd you say back rooms? Does this cave give you back rooms vibes? The back caves? Oh, okay, gotcha. True. Probably a collider there. Angry void radiation? You can just spawn in angry void radiation. I'll just get a dagger, but you know what? I'm gonna make all of these regular skeletons except for one. No, you're good. There's like very little delay. I mean, you can see exactly how much delay there is because you can see the message pop up on stream, but as soon as I see I know there's a delay. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I could set it to ultra low latency probably, and that would be even less delay. We could try that. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Did we give it another test? After I make this... What did I even... I just made it a dagger. Okay, that's fine. And... Okay, that's fine. Please save and continue. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Bonelab will now be loading. Let me look up how to do the thing you said to do real quick. How to enable dev features. Classic Beardo Benjo. It'd be more entertaining if actually. I'm seeing how to enable it. Oh. Seems easy, actually. By the way, what the heck is this thing? It's like the thing from Tears of the Kingdom. You played Tears of the Kingdom yet? Fun. It's too late. Wait, does it give you... Like, what kind of items does it give you? I thought I already had them all or something. Wait, there's no settings. Like I thought there was gonna be. What did I do wrong? Must have skipped a step from good old Beardo Benjo. Did I close it? Oh, in main menu settings? I thought he said you'd go up to the mods. I mean, this menu? Do I have to go back to the main menu? Oh, well, that was fast. Okay. I'm telling you, I think it was in wait, is it in the mod section? Oh, I know what I did wrong. I actually didn't have to go back to the main menu. But it's all good. I just didn't think, because I could have been, on the mods menu, I could have just clicked mods and it would have taken me here and I could have hit settings there, but yeah. Now we did it. Now I'm a real developer. Bask in my developer glory. I'll develop the whole universe. I'm gonna develop the ecosystem. I'm gonna develop the Third Reich. Wait, no. With great development comes great responsibility. You must only develop things that will make the world a better place. You can't develop things for evil. So that gives me, I guess I have to be in a level for that to do anything. Whee! Actually, maybe I did have to do it in the main menu. About lunchtime. How'd I get turned around? I don't think I got the... I didn't get the mod tools. Right? Weren't they supposed to be in the menu here? What did I do wrong? Yeah, why aren't they there? Maybe it's something I have to do personally. Back here. Okay. Alright, now what we all came for. Oh, those guys are laying down now. Oh, they're all lying down! I did it! I did it! Okay. There we go. It is quite heavy. Ooh! Wake up! He's up! Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Alright, let me get my precious loot. Woo! Oh, let me get in here. Oh, oh no, I'm dying. Okay, well, it works. How about that? Everything is working, actually. Except I can't grab it. I can't actually grab it. And I'm guessing that has something to do with the type of grip thingy that I'm using on it. Why I gave up on this being a tutorial a while back, a while ago. Alright. What now? Try to figure out why it didn't allow the developer tools. Ring a bell to set checkpoint? Do you mean just like you have a bell item at all times, or they're like physically in the world? I also need to add it like a whole inventory system. Physically in there? Yeah, that's a good idea. Hmm. Okay. So that worked surprisingly well. That went surprisingly well. And then the only issue really is just that, like, this doesn't work. Which is a big issue, don't get me wrong. I mean that you can't grab it. Not that it doesn't work, that the grabbing aspect of it doesn't work. Or you can put multiple grips on one object. Of course. Of course! So maybe you just can't have like rectangular prism grips. You dig? The more I learn, the more I know what I don't know. Let's just do a quick investigation of what other grip types there are. In total, we have... Should I just start writing the documentation for this? I feel like I'm not qualified. I'm not the right person to do this, but I can't find it anywhere. Okay, so there's just one that's just called grip. Just straight up grip. And you can add any colliders you want. Wait a second, I didn't see this before. Bonelab mapping essentials. Let's see, what is this? What is this all about? This is just a compilation of official and unofficial prefab / palettes and mapping tools to make your time a bit easier. Compiled by Watered Down Salsa 6969. We are all grateful to Watered Down Salsa 6969. Dependencies, yada yada yada. All the Bonelab items, NPCs, void tools. Have all that. Unofficial Bonelab scene zones. What's that? It's something I don't know what it is. Bonelab fan-made button. It's just... Could these be named a little bit less clearly? Asset. Great. Just trying to get more information. Map-wide light reflection probes. Why doesn't it, like, tell me what any of these things are? Like, what... Like, just a little bit more detail would be so nice. Boneworks textures and models. Half-Life 2 dev textures. Why is the Mirror's Edge Catalyst soundtrack right here? And made Bonelab doors. Okay. I'm interested in this. What all we got here? Oh man, is this like everything? No. Can't be. Surely not. Well, this is actually sick. I'm glad I found this. We have so much PB mesh. We have thousands, beyond thousands and thousands of peanut butter meshes. Just hundreds of thousands of peanut butter meshes. What is this? These things are at least labeled. Go, their name descending. Oof. And this is a big folder. 0, wrench. Pretty insane. Let me try searching for like cave. Oh. Rock. No. Well, that sucks. Okay. Oh, that just immediately downloaded whatever this is. I mean, that's nice, I guess. Just some like prototype textures for some reason to use. Sure. Still seemingly zero documentation on how to make custom objects. How to use the grip script. Okay. When setting up various items slash game objects, Doggus Poggus. When setting up various items slash game objects, it's heavily recommended to stick to this workflow. All parent objects need to stay at 1:1:1 scale in order to function correctly. That's good to know. All bullet points are their own game object and should remain empty unless otherwise specified. Okay. Root. Art. Gliders. And grips, which says pending SDK feature. Like, what, a year later? That's pretty important, right? Am I wrong? That seems pretty useful to people who are modding things. Grips? Anyway, I would love some more documentation on that. Jeez. I know they're working hard, you know? Working on something. But everybody's wondering, like, what's up? So, there's 14 pages. 14 pages! Yeah. Maybe I'll just write the documentation. Maybe I'll just do so much experimentation that I figure out what everything does. Yeah, it's really just all about like levels and avatars right now, I guess, and they just kind of didn't worry about game objects. Developer mode is flagged to enable functionality used. It enables a local WebSocket server against which text commands can be used. Enabling developer mode does not connect to an external server. Enable developer mode from the in-game menu by selecting mod settings. Yeah, that's what I did. In a Mero SDK Unity project, select the stress level 0 void tools dev mod from the menu. Verify the IP of the WebSocket. DVR users. Verify the IP using da da da. The following commands are available to automate and streamline various modding processes. Level reloading, palette reloading, adding and removing mod repos without having to restart Bonelab. This is what I needed. Okay, asset warehouse dot reload, reload palette. All these commands that we have: help, show console, level reload, add, delete a mod repo, repo list, volume. That's just game volume. Note that palettes will still need to be repacked and have their folder contents copied into the Bonelab mod folder of the target platform before issuing a reload command. Okay, so that's sick. So I never have to close Bonelab. I can just drag in the new mod folder and then call aw.reload, and I can just test it again. Reload palette without restarting Bonelab. Once a palette has been packed and mod folder copied, aw reload, add a mod repo to Bonelab, repo.add, yada yada yada. Okay. Void tools, dev mode, WebSockets. Is that right? I reckon. Oh, and then I just type the command in here. Hit connect. Ready state closed. Can't tell you. I mean, that is so useful not having to close Bonelab every time. That is going to be immensely helpful. Alright, so what I've been kind of stalling this whole time for is trying to work out like why I can't actually grip the damn thing in the game. Is it just because I have is throwable turned off? I don't know what this does. I don't know. But the grip collider, right? Oh, just have this. Have this box collider. Face grabbed? Oh! None of these are enabled. Can be edge grabbed, can be corner grabbed, can be face grabbed. That has to be the only reason it's not working, right? Guaranteed that's the single solitary reason that it wasn't working. And that's a guarantee. 100%. 10 out of 10. Mug. Mug? No, you. What looks like a mug? Oh, this? True. So something I realized, like, I had like the craziest epiphany last night. Oh. I don't know what. I mean, it does look like a mug. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I can't disagree. Why didn't you tell me my sand ended again? I need a longer sand video. Dude, people aren't gonna watch if the sand isn't happening. That's like my number one draw right now. And so far I haven't gotten copyright claimed by the people who partake in these sand events. So, going well, I would say. You know what would suck is if I left that on autoplay and it just like played like 50 people's videos and I got like 50 copyright strikes on one video or one live stream or something. That'd be awesome. The bee is indeed there, but maybe I had to like enable it in the map. let me take another gander at the commands that I have at my disposal now. Where did I see that? Okay. Why wouldn't they be able to? Okay. Reload palette. Reload current level. It would be stupid, but I'm pretty sure they can legally do it. But you're right. I mean, it's not like it takes a whole lot of it takes zero creativity pretty much to make those videos. And creativity is like a pretty important part of like copyright, but yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't say no effort because you have to go out and like you have to buy the special tools. You probably just order you probably just order everything on Amazon. Yeah. But you have to have like a nice camera and be able to like set up the settings on it and stuff. I'm really trying to defend the sand people because they're adding value to my stream right now, so they're keeping people's attention on my stream, you know? Otherwise people wouldn't be paying any attention whatsoever. It's the main reason people are watching. Okay. So I still clearly don't have the mod menu, which is really sad, but hey. I feel like I can never get the side pockets to work. Is that just me? Oh, the dagger isn't allowed to go in those. That would explain. Did they change the UI here? Do I just never have the inventory open? Bring a Ford with us this time. He will be our friend. Yeah. My knife go? Oh yeah, I put it in my like secret. Okay, 40 coming? Hey.
Hello!
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, man. What are you doing? He's scared. He's scared of the dark, I guess. Okay. Well, that's fair. That's fine. I tried to say that's fine and that's fair, so I said that's Spain. Kind of like a Scottish Scotsman. That's fine. Oh yeah, that's fine. Scottish accent is one of the purest. Truly one of the purest dialects in the globe. I forget what I'm testing right now. Back here. Yo, RKO. Oh no. Okay, can I grab this sumbitch now? Oh my god, I did it. This is becoming a game right before my eyes. right before everyone's eyes. Ow. So basically I'm just gonna end up making a model for that. Dude, they get up pretty well. Like, just the way that they programmed the AI in Bonelab, like as it is so intelligent. You would never believe. Ah! Can't fight this dude. I don't have the power. I don't have the power level required. Can I even stab him? Like, I don't think I can stab him, right? This game is so cool. Yeah, you're right. He should be bigger. Cool. Alright. Nice one. Okay. Why is he standing over him like that? Oh, they're fighting! Hey, he's not. He doesn't care about you, buddy. One works better on steel, yeah. See, this is what I think is gonna make this a great RPG, is the fact that, like, you don't even have to roleplay 90% of things. It just already interacts the way the real world does. Look at that. That looks like he's taking a beautiful selfie with these monsters. All right. Well, I think I'm about gonna wrap it up for today. I already went like what 2.5 hours, so. What's this? Did I miss something? Goes on the left side even though the slot is on the right. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, thank you for hanging out, and thank you for setting up my Discord server as well, Purple. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now, but I'll still be hanging around, just kind of. I gotta get ready for work and stuff, so yeah. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. Out.